Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, tonight we're going to talk about something that I have not talked about, and to be honest, I don't usually go into things that are outside of 2A news, 2A analysis, 2A why, and really the fight for our rights in the Second Amendment. Mostly because it's not my lane, and I kind of stay out of things that aren't. But the leftists have made the Rittenhouse trial something that is incredibly important, and it swerved right in the middle of my lane. This is something that we got to hit on because I'm noticing some things that are happening specifically around the Second Amendment that are bigger than the Rittenhouse trial itself, especially when put in context of everything that has been happening in this year. This Rittenhouse case goes directly against the main left narrative, and we're going to talk on this because this is crucial. I was looking at an episode of The View. I know I do it all the time because it's a really, really good focal point for what's going on in the Democrat leftist narratives, right? Here's why. One, they have a complete leftist crew. Two, they have zero resistance in their audience, so they're more loose-lipped and more friendly because they're talking to a friendly audience. And three, they share an exact core demographic with the Democratic Party. They are speaking to women. The Democrats need the vote of women, so therefore those talking points are closely aligned because all those things I mentioned. But that's why we got to go there, and I know I don't want to, but I have to. It's linked in the description box below if you want to really have a fun fest, and I want to hear what you guys think, but let's dive into this because in bringing up the Rittenhouse trial, I'm not going to go into the details of it, but they're really hitting on something larger, which goes against the Democratic narrative in a massive way. Check this out. For the first time in my life, I agree with Sunny Houston. Check this out. She said something, it may have been the slip of the tongue. Check it out, and we'll analyze here.
The outcome of this case will be a bellwether of where we are in this country.
She's dead right. But that's why what we're about to see is going to occur. The left knows that the way that the Rittenhouse trial is shaping up is going to directly impact Second Amendment, Constitution carry, open carry, gun rights, self-defense. It's bigger than Kyle Rittenhouse. This is a you cannot do this, we cannot allow this in our country. That's what their perspective is. But let's go down. I've got a theme here that I picked up, and I want to hear from you guys. If you pick it up, let me know in the comments field below. And if we earn that subscription, go ahead and hit that little button. We'd love to have you back to see what we can do for the next time. But check out what Joy Behar says. She starts the train, then the rest of them keep it going.
I mean, from what I'm gleaning from this case, the guy goes across state lines with an AR-15 with his mother and some other idiot in the car to defend himself against what? They're having a protest in another state, and he takes it upon himself to go there, you know, and then he says it's...
All right. So he says self-defense, next thing she says. But he takes a gun and he goes somewhere and then he claims it's self-defense. Keep that in mind, just that bare idea. He knows something's going on. He's going there. He takes a gun, and then when he has to use it because he's being attacked, it's all of a sudden not self-defense because he premeditatively took a gun. That's the mindset here. Factor that into your life. I'm going to go to the next person, and it's going to come a little bit clearer for what they're saying here because they all three go in the same direction. Check this out. This is number 2.
Citizens, if you want to defend something or you need to be trained and you need to go be in law enforcement or you need to be in the military. It is not up to the average citizen to take it upon themselves to arm themselves with an AR-15 of all weapons and go somewhere where you know there is a lot of people and there's stuff going on that's not going to end well.
Okay, so it's really important what she just said there at the very end. You took it upon yourself to take a weapon and you went to a place where there's a lot of people and there's a lot of things going on. That's not going to end well. Take the protest that they were saying out of the equation. Insert Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, any major metropolitan city with high crime rates were near you. Are you starting to see the picture? If you take a gun to defend yourself because there's a lot of people there and there's a whole lot of bad things going on there, it's on you. It's not on them for bad behavior. Your actions to take care of yourself, it's your fault. Now that's now murder because you took the gun out of your possession to go into that place. That's on you. You see how twisted that is? But that's why they're hitting this so hard, because it goes against Constitution carry. It goes against the right to self-defense, the Second Amendment, all these things that undercut their narrative of self-reliance on the state. Check out what Whoopi says, and then we'll wrap the whole thing up.
Maybe there's some clarity coming to people. Maybe people will look and say, you know what? I get that you thought you were coming to defend this building and these things, but you shot and killed 2 people, and we can't allow that.
All right. We understand you came there with the idea of self-defense, and that's why you had the weapon. We understand what you were trying to do, but in the event of defending yourself, you shot and killed 2 people, and we can't allow that. It's not on the onus of the people who were attacking you or being offensive. It was the idea that he would dare take the ownership into his own hands, or you would dare take the ownership into your own hands, and that's the whole point of this video. Everything that we just walked through was 3 different clips of 3 different women on The View, all talking about the fact that he took a gun to a place where bad things were happening, and it's on him because that's not defense. Insert the nearest metropolitan city or the nearest small city or urban center near you, and that can very quickly become you, and that's why this case is much larger than just Kyle Rittenhouse. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Bullet Points. I'm Braden, signing out.